to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will get the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. 6th play of the drive coming up.
Brings up second down.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. And the Aggies will snap it on first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. Trying to barrel in. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the UConn Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Got it inside the 15. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Hendricks. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Pride. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Hendricks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gives it on the option. Got a little space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Right back to the well. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. A missed opportunity on that errant pass. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On target over the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. It's a draw. Nice move there. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before. He gets down to the 2. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, they block it. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Spins away from the defender. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Wants to throw on 3rd. They'll run the screen. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He is going nowhere. This defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of steps. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Flowers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. The kick is on its way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the sticks. It's Hendricks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Fry. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UConn going back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Watson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Flowers. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Flowers. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking to throw again. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Husky. They take the lead with the 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll give it to the back. Sweet punt there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Power football with the run. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. UConn quick to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UConn offense goes back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught. Nice move to keep running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. He'll go to the sneak. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun. Give on the inside. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And his throw is incomplete. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go to the air on second and short. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Quick step and go. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Going right to work up top. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, UConn. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
17, New Mexico State, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Pride. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Finds his man. It's Pride. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
1st and goal, New Mexico State.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
And you got to feel great if you're this offense. You made so many plays in so many different ways to get this win.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.